I knew something was off the moment I stepped into the room. My cousin's wedding was supposed to be a joyous occasion, but the tension was palpable. Family whispers hung heavy in the air, hinting at a secret about to surface. It started with a simple toast from my aunt, who lifted her glass high and said, "To love and unity, no matter how tangled our roots." I had been excited to celebrate love, but when my brother's eyes darted nervously to my mom, I felt dread creeping in. Just as the first dance began, I overheard my uncle's hushed voice, barely a whisper, but loaded with emotion. "Can you believe she still doesn't know? After all these years?" Curiosity and alarm gnawed at me. What didn't I know? It felt wrong to eavesdrop, but I was unable to tear myself away. I caught snippets of conversations, snippets that bled out long buried secrets about our family. Then, like a scene straight from a drama, the bride's sister staggered up to the microphone. Her face, a canvas of agony, readied herself for vengeance instead of celebration. "Everyone needs to hear this," she blurted out. "Mom isn't who you think she is." A collective gasp echoed in the room. I could see the color drain from my mother's face as she instinctively reached for my father's arm, her eyes wide with terror. But before she could retort, the sister continued. "I found out through an old letter. It wasn't just any adoption. Mom was never my mom. She adopted me after her affair with Dad, with my biological father." Gasps transitioned to whispers. People looked at each other as if someone had just dropped a bomb. But here was the twist. When I met my mother's teary gaze, instead of anger or shame, I saw relief. "It's true," she called out, her voice cracking. "But I was protecting you all. Telling you would have meant tearing apart the family. I never meant to hide it forever." Silence enveloped the room. I was expecting uproar. Instead, I felt that tight-knit familial bond resurface from the ashes of revelation. As everyone processed this, I remember looking at my brother, who also wore a knowing smile, as if this was, indeed, a twisted surprise that, at last, freed us all from hidden shackles. In the end, the fight to keep family intact turned out to be the real secret, and now so much unmasked love flowed through this room, mingling with the music of the wedding. And I was left wondering, was truth really worth the cost of our comfort?